Yo, what up, everybody? That's right. It's the Boxing Source here. We're back, and my guest right now is coming off of a big win a couple weekends ago in San Antonio. It's had a great performance against Shavkat Rakhimov, ending in a highlight reel knockout. He's coming up to break these in the lightweight division and has a record of 18 wins with just 2 losses. Now residing in Houston, Texas, but he a Florida boy for the show. The $1 million man, Justin Pauldo. What's happening?
Hey man, how you doing? I'm happy to be here on the Boxing Source, um, and just moving up the rankings, man, and making a big splash for myself in the lightweight division.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Let's go to that fight in San Antonio that was on ProBox TV against Rakhimov. Man, you were sharp, you were consistent, and you were powerful in that bout. Like I felt like you did really great in that bout there. What were your thoughts on it?
I feel like it was a great performance. I went out and dominated from beginning to the end. Me and my team, we had a real great game plan, had a great camp, so the preparation was there, and everything came together on that night.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Now you ended it there with an emphatic knockout. That was the early entry for knockout of the year.
So,
Do you feel like that was the best KO win that you've had so far?
probably most definitely, yeah, probably the best KO win I had in my career so far. Finally, I'm putting everything together now. Focused mentally, and the physical has met the mental, so I'm coming into myself.
Yeah, gotcha, gotcha. Now, yo, as I mentioned, you're out there in Houston. You're close to where you train there with Coach Ronnie Shields. Of course, he has like a lot of fighters out there in the camp and has worked with notable fighters over the years. How's it been for you in that gym working with
It's been great, man. Get a lot of experience. It's always great learning from such a legendary coach. And then we got a lot of great young talent and other fighters that feed off each other. The energy we push each other in there, so it's a great camp.
Yeah, it's a lot of young fighters. You got a lot of fighters, at your division, below your division, your division. Like I talk about a number of those fighters that around that 154, 160
Yeah.
range that's there in that camp there. So you work with those guys as well, right?
Yes, we all just train together and push each other every day, man. So it's a great environment for us to grow and to keep getting better.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Now, in your previous fight, you took on Miguel Madueno and they gypped you on that decision, man. Now, with that particular fight, do you feel like that result affected your career progress because you weren't able to get another fight till that fight a couple weeks ago against Rocky?
Yeah, well, that fight happened and it went how it went, but I think everything happened for a reason. Even though I feel I won the fight, but at the same time, looking back, like I said, everything happened for a reason. It pushed me to where I'm at now. It motivated me, it refocused me, and I just went back to the drawing board and focused on getting better. Just that's the main thing. Just continue to get better and to go out and put on great performances.
Yeah, gotcha, gotcha. Now, I mean, you had that series of fights, they're on Pro Box TV, but as you say, the White Standards Event Center out there in Plant City before this one here in San Antonio. How do you feel about like those particular fights, particularly in the ProBox TV, as I say, the ProBox TV arena here with that small atmosphere, but it's like almost like an intimate atmosphere or something like that.
Yeah, well, it was fine. That's great because I'm fighting close to home in Orlando, so I would have a lot of family there. So that's a motivating factor. So that was great fun to getting to go back home and fight. It had been so long since I had fought down there, but it's also fun to be back on the road fighting. Like fighting over in San Antonio was a great atmosphere. It had a great turnout. I had fought there a few times early in my career, and it was fun, man. It's exciting to be there, and it really don't matter where I'm fighting at the end of the day, because once I get in the ring, that is my home. So it don't matter what side of the world it's on or where it's at. I'm gonna do my thing no matter what.
Yeah, got you. It's out there in Plant City, just a short drive on I-4, Interstate 4 over there in Orlando, man. At least it's like during the evening because in the day on I-4, man, it's crazy out there. It
It'd
don't
be
even
crazy.
matter.
Yes, man. It's hard to
Yeah,
get
it'd
across
be
there at
about
that time.
1 p.m. or like 5 p.m. It don't matter. It'd be stupid traffic over there.
Yeah, 30, 45 minutes will turn to 2, 3 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, man, no doubt, no doubt. Now, like I said, you originally from the O,
Yeah.
but recently moved out to Houston. Like, talk about that transition in being in one of the largest cities in the country out there in Houston.
It's great, man. I love Houston. It's like this is the second home now to me. Um, Big city, a lot of opportunities, and just boxing is a little bit bigger here, so you get to get more work here being here in Texas. And then just having the opportunity to come out here and train with Running Shields, that was a once in a lifetime opportunity that I couldn't turn down. So that's what brought me here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you got, like I said, you had that fight in San Antonio. There ain't nothing but, a little drive out there from
Yeah,
Houston. You got, of course, Dallas and a few other spots out there in Texas that you can go out and get some work.
yeah, yes, yes. It's great work all around Texas, man. But usually I'm able to get to work right here in Houston, so it all works out great.
Right, for sure, for sure. I got something here in the chat. Here's a question: if Flores got the opportunity to fight here on ProBox later today, if he wins the ProBox main event, could we see Flores here versus you? He says the in-house fight in ProBox.
It's all a possibility. Whatever my masters come with next, we looking for all the big opportunities and great names. And no matter who it is in front of me, I'm going to dominate them.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Like you out there in the lightweight division, of course, a lot of action out there, lightweight. So, you're trying to get in the mix. You had your fight, of course. What's coming up here, on pro boxing and things like that, and a lot of activity there within the lightweight division. As far as like you getting in the picture, maybe like something within WBC or something like that, where you could have a few fights and then build yourself up there to contend for the world title.
Absolutely, that's the plan for this year. To keep building and keep putting on great performances to where the people start demanding the bigger fights. As long as I keep doing what I'm supposed to do, I think the people will demand the fights, and it'll happen.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you got to get the people to, back you, be behind you there to put yourself in a position to, go ahead and have those fights. Because, like I was mentioning there with your previous fight, like I'm, an advocate of trying to get fighters to be in the ring, back in the gym, and then right back in the ring. There, even though like, a lot of times there's like fighters that are in the gym pretty much like every single day and that type of stuff. It's different than just being able to have that experience there in the ring, in being able to have the fight in order to execute what you've been doing in the gym.
Absolutely. It's not being in the gym. That's great. Which I do all the time. I stay in the gym. I'm actually just leaving the gym. At the same time, you want to have those fights and stay busy because there's nothing that can replace that the in the ring experience and being in the ring. So that's one of the main things for me this year is just staying busy, getting right back. As long as I stay active, I think I'll be even sharper in the next fight.
Yeah, gotcha, gotcha. Now, I mean, you have this your upcoming joint here with the Pro Box as we were mentioning. Um, and the thing with Pro Box is they have those multiple fights, whether it's over there in San Antonio. We've had different events like over in DC and things like that. And like you said, you're a war warrior too, so you'll be up for going anywhere and having a
Yeah,
fight with where they're able to set it up there.
absolutely. So hopefully I'll be back in the ring by this summer, the next coming months, and it's gonna be great, man. So you can expect a big year from me. I'm gonna put on, and I'm gonna go out and put on dominant performances and just keep building up. And hopefully by the end of the year, they'll be mentioning me even more with the bigger names, and I'll get one of those opportunities and get the belt.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like you said, you're out there in the gym there with Coach Ronnie, and I kind of like talk about it sometimes as far as like fighters staying in the gym because
Yeah,
you can have that thing there as far as like those things set up for pro box, but also you might not know if you get like a phone call that says, "Hey, we got a fighter that's not able to make it for this particular fight on like say a top rank card or
yeah,
like a PBC card or something like that," and they might call y'all up and say, "Hey, we got this deal for you. You fighting a certain fighter that's there within the top 10, top 15." And you're like, "Hey, this my way to like get right, quickly up the rankings." You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. Well, that's part of being a professional is just staying ready at all times because you never know when that call comes for your opportunity. And when that call come, I want to be ready to answer it. So right now, my main thing is just remaining focused on year round, staying in the gym, and staying ready to go on a moment's notice.
Hmm. Now, outside of being out there in Texas with Coach Ronnie, where would you say is the most interesting place that you trained in?
Well, for me, it's just Houston, right here with Coach Rennie, like at our gym, man. That's the best for me. I love it here. I've been here going on 8 years total training with Rennie, so It's been a great experience, a hell of a ride, man. I've been enjoying every moment of it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I've been out there at that gym. What it was like last August and things like that. So, it got everything you need out there
Yeah,
and like that. And he makes sure that you work out there. That's for sure. You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
He got a be the assistant there, Travia, that's out there, too, that be working with the fighters. It's like right along with them as far as like running with them,
Yeah,
training and out there with the pads and things like that too. So you got Travia out there that's helping them out.
yeah, for sure. It's like it's like we're all a family there, man, and everybody push each other. We all feed off each other. So that's a great gym, man.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Now, like you said, you used to be out there in the right there in Orange County or whatever it is, right off I-4. So, like, what is your like you said, you had like a background there as far as like family in Florida. Like, is it like all over Florida, or like mainly there at the O?
No, mainly in Orlando. Yeah, and then I got family up in Tallahassee also. So yeah, I'm from the west side of Orlando, man.
Oh, where? When the last time you visited Tallahassee?
It's probably been a few years, 4 or 5 years, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, that's pretty much like my joint out there, man. Being out there
Yeah,
at fam had like took a couple classes at FSU, but it was mainly like fam. You out there and graduated high school out there, man.
yeah, for
Shout
sure.
out to Eric Harris here on the live chat. He said he just got on, so he's trying to see when you was getting back in the ring. Yeah, he's just working on that for the summer to see if he can get back in the ring during the summer.
Yeah, next few months to be back in there by summertime for sure.
Yeah, gotcha. Now, I usually had like what does it say, like rapid fire questions or something like that. Usually like customer care questions I ask boxers out there, right? So like here's one of them. Uh, Favorite food to eat after making it.
After making weight pasta, I like chicken parmesan.
All right, chicken palm. All right, bet. Um, the fighter that you looked up to, while you were coming up there as an amateur or pro.
Well, I got a few, but the top one would be Floyd Mayweather.
All right, Floyd Mayweather, bet. My thing is this. No, what sport would you play if you weren't a boxer?
Basketball, first love.
Ah, gotcha. All right, so you had that killer crossover. You were crossing them up, man. You were crossing them up.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
try. I ain't got the best, but I try. I just love the sport.
word. All right, your top five pound for pound fighters don't have to be in any order. You got it.
Right now, today,
Yeah.
you got Bivol, Bellabieve, Carnelo, Javante Davis, Terrence Crawford.
Hey, you like right there ready with them too. Like you had them ready. You know what I'm saying? That's something right there. That list. Hey, and you got the thing there with Trevor Van Ball that's fighting here at this coming Saturday there with that rematch. So
They're
that's
great fighters, man. Great fighters.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Now like I said there, being out there in the lightweight division, um, and you got like Tank Davis is going to be fighting coming up next Saturday, things like that. And we've had like a couple of things going on. Now, one thing that I kind of like heard is in the IBF that there might be a little bit of a shakeup in the IBF here. I just gotta stay on that or whatnot. But is a possibility that Vasyl Lomachenko, might say, what, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm retiring from the sport as the IBF champion and things like that. So that could open things up there within that particular sanctioning body. So what do you think about like entering the rankings there in the IBF?
That'd be a great opportunity for me. But at the end of the day, it's all in God's hands. So whatever He has planned for me will happen. But I'll be ready.
Gotcha for sure. So now what would you say would be your dream venue to fight at?
Hmm, Good question. Maybe Amway Arena back at home, Magic's Arena.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
shit.
back at home.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, yeah, they haven't had, yeah, they haven't had something set up there for a fight or whatnot. So that would be something. I know they had like fights over in Tampa, out
Yeah,
there the arena in Tampa, but
yeah,
not at the Amway Arena out there in Orlando though.
yeah. I like to fight right there at home. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be something. That would be something right there, man. Um, like I would say like what about like being out there in Vegas as far as like fighting at T-Mobile or something like that.
But yeah, absolutely. That's the goal too. That's one of the biggest venues. That's where all the top fights happen at. But I don't think that would compare for me to fight back home. I would love that to do that for my city. And, that show the guys back home and all the kids that you can make it for nothing and become something.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, I got had a few folks at least around the area that I'm in that's originally from Orlando, and I got like a good friend out there that's from Orlando. Actually, a few friends out there from Orlando. So that would be something to like kind of have that big event, like a big boxing event
Yeah,
there at the Way Center. I
yeah. I
mean,
don't think that don't really happen there. So that's something I like to be part of and bring back there.
yeah, gotcha. Now, would you plan on continuing your career like in the super lightweight division after a couple years?
Absolutely. I see myself moving up once I get my belt at lightweight. I got the size for it, and I probably will be even stronger at the next weight class up. So I see it in the future.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Now, like I said, in that fight against Rakhimov, man, you were like very sharp and I said like it was like a lot of powerful shots that you were able to land there in that particular bout, right? Like what do you attribute that to as far as like being out there in the gym with Coach Ronnie, as far as like working on that over the course of your training for your bout against Rakhimov?
Well, that was great. Working with Coach Ronnie, my older brother Daquan, Latravia, all three of us, we all came together. We had a great game plan. I get something different from each one of them, so it all just comes together perfectly and mold together, and it got me to the point to where I was at my sharpest. And it was all displayed on fight night. It was just
Yeah.
a thing of just working over the weeks, constantly drilling what we was gonna do, sparring the right way, and sparring, make sure I'm working on the right things, and it
Mhm.
all came together perfect.
For sure, for sure. All right, now like this one here is one I had as far as like question, man, because it goes into, of course, the nickname, the $1 million man. Like where did you get that nickname or acquire that nickname?
That nickname just came from it all being a dream to make millions of dollars in the sport of boxing, and that's where that basically just come from. That's the goal is to make the money, but the main thing is just to enjoy the ride also, and just show people that what you can do with hard work. That's the main thing.
Yeah, gotcha. Me being like a little older than like that, had me with the whole thing with Ted DiBiase, of course, there with the wrestling
Well,
joint.
yeah, I
So
heard about that, the wrestler. Yeah, I don't know much about it, but someone's have brought that to my attention before.
yeah, for sure, for sure. So I was like, man, they're like, yeah, you got that name. I was like, nah, okay. So yeah, you were able to, say like, hey, you know what, this is what I, aspire to get to here. Is like, had $1 million fights. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, build your way up. Like you said, get a world title. There in the lightweight division and set yourself up to, have those fights out there. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
So yeah, that's the thing, man. You have a fight there at the Amway Center. Like I said, right off I-4 and everything like that. I don't know about the traffic though. Like I said, that traffic right there downtown Orlando and all that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, it
Feel
get
me?
crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll figure that out as far as like setting that fight up there for you at the Amway Center, man. It's just like I said, you've been continuing to work hard. They're out there in Houston, or not that far off of Houston, there with the gym there with Coach Ronnie Shields, and
Yeah,
getting things done to build your way up there in the lightweight division and everything like that.
absolutely. I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep faith in God, and I'm gonna keep moving forward. And in due time, I will be at the top.
Yeah, gotcha. Now you said that your favorite fighter coming up was Floyd Mayweather. There, like, do you attribute that to what he was able to do, not just inside the ring but outside the ring? Because the thing about Floyd was his work ethic was just crazy in preparing for his fights.
I think I fell in love with most of his dedication to the sport. Yeah, just how strongly he stayed focused and how hard he always worked, along with that, and then the skills that he carried inside the ring is amazing. So I really love that. And also, I have favorite fighters like older fighters as in Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearns, and James Toney. I really love those guys also.
Yeah, those guys, at least, with James Tony, I call him like a fighter's fighter because like
Yeah,
he was, fighter in the ring and just he just loved to fight. That was the thing
yeah.
about James.
It
He,
matter
he
who
just
it was, he want to fight.
yeah, he just want to fight, man. And whether it was during his career or even after his career is done, like he still be wanting to fight and stuff like that. And
I think he'll
if
fight
you
right
hang
now
around
if he
him,
could. Yeah,
yeah, if you hang around him sometimes, like he'll be picking on you like at times too, man. Because I run into him in some of these events and things like that, and he'll try to sneak a good one on you or something like that, man. So he definitely has that mentality still.
absolutely.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, man. Very thankful that you're able to take the time here to chop it up here on the boxing source, man. And like I said, maybe what it is, probably around April, May, or something like that. I have to make another trip out there to Houston and get out there by the gym and see if I can catch you out there at Coach Ronnie's gym.
For sure, I'll be there, man. And I look forward to speaking with you.
Yeah, got you, no doubt. Once again, y'all, that's right. It's Justin Pauldo. Of course, he had the big win on ProBox TV with that knockout win over Shavkat Rakhimov in San Antonio. There a couple weekends ago in, and we're looking forward to seeing him back in action here pretty soon. Like I said, within the next few months.
Yes, sir. Follow me on social media at Justin Pauldo. Y'all can look forward to me being back in the ring soon. The next coming months, staying busy this year. I just look forward to dominating and getting the people talking, man, so they can demand these big fights. I'm on my way to the top.
Yeah, y'all don't forget to follow Justin Pauldo here on social media, and once we get the update on when his next fight is coming up, he'll be able to post it there on social media, and then we'll be able to catch up with him, y'all. So that's here with Justin Pauldo here on the Boxing Source, and we'll catch y'all later. Peace out.
All right. See y'all.
Yep.